of their speech when they talk to you here in this camera lens is based on an agenda that is on a higher percent of the powers to be. They following suit. They not leading. They not taking charge. They not leading the community to think properly and to think healthy about what's going on with this case. It's just common sense. It's just common sense. Like even JC and Dago, they admit that at one point they thought that Bryan Kohberger was French fries, that he was done, finito, kaput. And I don't blame them at all. But guess what? They admit that things were looking bad, that things were not making sense. And the most beautiful thing of a human being is learning how to transition to better, to embetterment, and to look forward to not just better yourself, but also looking forward to better days in true crime. And they not that they switch, but they taking proper precautions, analyzing the and studying the conversation to a point that whatever they talk about this case is healthy, is stuff that makes sense. It's just how it looks right now. We cannot cover the sun with our hands because it's too big. It's too big. We cannot cover the sun with our hands. So we just have to adapt to what's going on. At least me and my, at least in my particular situation, I've been seeing a lot of discrepancies since the very beginning of the case. Due to those discrepancies that I follow, that I pay attention to, I follow the money. That's all you need to do. You follow the money. When you're following the money, 9 times out of 10, you get to a good theory of the reason why everything is looking like this. As soon as you get a resolution of what you gather yourself without being tempered by other people's opinions or whatnot, it is your own homework. It's something that you have put together and you have a clear understanding of what's going on. That's when you turn your camera on and you come here and you talk to your people, because you have a fresh set of mind. You have a perspective that is unbiased, and you're really not looking forward to force no narrative that it is not enforceable. If we cannot enforce a narrative due to the other constellations that it needs to align for us to have a conclusion of our theories, so then we could base ourselves on a synthesis that we could just literally crack this case. That's what we do here. We want to crack this case wide open. We want to collaborate with authorities to help them. Again, they know and they fully aware that we are able and willing to the 100% ready, on call, waiting for them to call. We are ready. I'm good to go right now as we speak. And I just want to help the real victims, because right now they cannot speak. Right now they cannot defend themselves. Let's continue. This is one of the best show ever. I'm sorry to tell. I'm not sorry to tell you. I'm proud to tell you. This right here is one of the best show in true crime right now, and is the video on demand. You could find it at Dago's True Crime with Dago, True Crime Cafe with Dago. Please make sure that y'all go over there and tell them the Jrod on Point sent you with much love and respect. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all click like, subscribe, and share the content. It hit different, okay? Let's stick together. Let's continue. This is a great, this is a amazing show, guys. Long ago on my live stream, and
Yeah.
he's magnificent,
Yes. Yes. Very informative.
magnificent,
Yes. I agree.
top of the line, top notch, linguine cuisine, chef kiss. So big shout out to Doctora Latina. I met Doctora Latina through the Kiely Rodni case and Young Q through the Kiely Rodni case. So let's say, for example, if Bryan Kohberger did confess to this crime, right? We gotta have what Doctora Latina call a constellation that he needs to line up. It
Right.
don't
Right.
matter if you confess to the crime. Now in court, it has to be proven what you're saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I agree.
So it's not like just saying, yeah, I did it, and then the court just gonna say, okay, put a stamp there, throw the key, we all good. Fortunately for United States of America, it's not like that. We have a constitution that protects all individuals. These days, we could tell that the constitution is being under attack. I don't, let's say political parties, they with their um, friends and collaborators, it seems that they've been trying to like get away with things.
Thanks, Coco. Yes, sir.
So I could tell there's a lot of politics within true crime. It's a lot of politics. If you belong to the political party that is in power, 9 times out of 10, and you upscale, and you know people that knows people that knows people, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be some strings that are gonna be pulled here and there on you on your vantage.
Oh yes, sir.
So, so for example, time of death, time of death.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Keyword: time of death, not just for one victim, for all victims.
Right.
Time of death, modum of death. Death by impact, death by running out of blood. How that
Uh,
happened?
Bleeding out. Yeah. Right.
When the coroner, when the tactical team goes in, let's say first and foremost, when you get the 911 phone call, it's all hands on deck. Okay, let's say forget the 911 phone call, because the 911 phone call was for a pass out roommate.
Right.
So let's forget that. Soon as anyone from authorities pinpointed the task on hand and real life what they got going on, immediately alerts and fast procedures needed to take place. Soon as they realize the crime scene, automatically they know what's the charges. They know this is a death penalty case. So if right away, first minute you enter that crime scene, you already know this is a death penalty case, you need to treat it accordingly.
I agree.
Time of death, all evidence need to be collected right away. Everything needs to be declared. All records need to be provided right away. Forensics need to be there ASAP. Forensics is no excuse in a case like, all right, let's put it a little bit clearer for those that don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
This is a sorority house. It's not an independent house. This is a well-known sorority house.
Right.
It's confirmed by body cam footage and the earlier events when they went for the disturbance of peace and stuff like that. Even the officers, what they talking to the young gentlemen, that to me look suspect. If you ask me, personal opinion, the guy with the blue polo and the other guy, they seem that they kind of like representative of what's going